Namaste, gods, goddesses, and emissaries of light. This is Dr. Tyann Krumpa. If you're new to my channel, please like, subscribe, and do not forget to hit the notification bell so you can be updated on my latest and my current videos. You guys, I am super duper excited. Oh my God. The gifted group on Facebook is growing and we are expanding and we are learning things about energy, how to manipulate energy, how to use energy in order for it to work for us. We are in a new study book that is just top of the line on the subject, and it deals with the universal laws and how we can work in harmony with the universal laws in order to create and manifest. And so I'm just really excited. This has been a really great opportunity for those of you that are looking for a direction and don't know whether to turn right or left. And if you haven't signed up, I suggest that you do it now because it is a one-time fee of $99. And I just want to clear the air just in case there's any misunderstanding of how you do it. You are not mandatory to have the past life regression. It's just a discount in addition to, if you choose to get the two together, you would get the past life, which is usually $99.99 for only $49.99. If you sign up, a one-time fee of $99.99 for the gifted group on Facebook. But you do not have to get the past life regression. So if you just want to sign up for the private group on Facebook, then that's only $99.99, and that is a one-time fee. What you are going to receive and what you're about to receive is just priceless, okay? Words cannot even express what you're going to get. It has helped many of my students. Some have journeyed on their own paths that have started, and then there are some that have stayed since I've started school, which I'm very excited about that. More have stayed than those that have journeyed off. All right, without further ado, let's get into this beautiful reading. You guys, I am so pumped up. The energy that is coming in this wave, oh baby, got me on cloud 99. I am truly in my zone. And I know that a lot of us are really going through different ascension symptoms and things that are basically causing us physical manifestations of disease and illness that's in the body. But remember, with the energy, you will learn how to use this to catapult you and to push you onward and upward instead of going downward, okay? In this downward spiral, okay? So without further ado, let me go ahead and call in some help. For those of you that know how I do it, I call in all of the elements, which is air, fire, water, earth, spirit, and ether. And I also call upon the highest and the highest of the high, which is Yadhe Vahe, who will be able to give me the information that is necessary for this beautiful reading in all directions, time and space, past, present, and future. And so it is. For those of you that are new to my channel, I do want to just say one thing, and even for some of you that have been here, I'm not like any other reader. I do things my own way. I have my own flow, okay? I might do this reading and you may pick up one or two things, or you may have the whole reading be your reading, and that's fine too. But this is just a general reading that I do for the collective, and I just tapping into the energy. This is not a personal reading. And so take what resonates. If this is not your reading, you don't have to force it. You don't have to say this is not your reading, because remember, I'm psychic. So I can tap into the hidden realms and I can tap into the future. So if this is not your situation right now, It can be 6 months from now, or even a year from now, or it can be tomorrow. So, with that being said, just realize that everything is fluid. So, shall we? Let's go ahead and get this done. Leading the deck, you have the Nine of Wands in reverse. This situation is closer to you than what you really think. I feel like it's going to take some watchfulness, and this situation that's about to come in is about to make you put your guards up. I feel like the person that you are connected with, they left you without any clue. And I feel like when you were in that relationship, you dealt with a lot of insecurities. I feel like this person put you in a position to where you were insecure. Maybe they talked to the opposite sex a little bit too much. And when I mean a little bit too much, I mean constantly. From the time that they wake up until the time that they went to sleep, they were texting other people of the opposite sex. And they left you feeling dejected. And you had some feelings that were overwhelming. It left you questioning, were you good enough for this person? And I feel like your relationship was full of defensiveness, where this person was always defending and you were left in suspicion all the time, always in suspense, wondering what they were really doing. But with the Nine of Wands being in the reverse position, I feel like this is all being transformed. I feel like that person is now coming out of that energy, and they're starting to realize that it doesn't serve them to play the field or to talk to multiple people at one time. I feel like the person that is connected to you, when they left, they skipped out on their responsibility, leaving behind children with some of you. And then I feel like a lot of them left behind bills and just the responsibility of the whole relationship, right? Especially if you were in a committed relationship with that person. And it was like as if they were like wearing a false mask, so to speak. Like they can live without you, or they're going to show you that they can live without you. But I feel like this person had a shield up and a wall around her heart. And I feel like the shield and the walls are becoming broken around them in their heart space. And now it's tumbling down and it's crumbling right before their very eyes. And even though they tried to skip out on responsibility, leaving you to fend for yourself, I feel like now they're wanting to reconnect with you. And I feel like right now their lot in life is not good. Okay? They tried to skip out on the responsibilities, but where they went to, they have even more financial hardships and difficulties than when they had been in a relationship with you. Your person of interest is experiencing a lot of feelings of anxiety, and they're feeling pretty low. I feel like it's interfering with their quality of life, and I feel like some of them have lost their income. Maybe they lost the job, and for some of them they had job assignments, so they had like a temporary job. It wasn't like a permanent job, and I feel like it has ended, which has really truly messed up their finances. Okay? And I feel like for some of them, well, actually a lot of them, they're having fights with their relatives and they're breaking up family ties. Okay? I feel like this has gotten really out of hand to the point where their family, they're starting to turn their back on this person because they're not able to use this person anymore because this person doesn't have any income. Or for some of them, they may have income, but it may not be the lavish lifestyle and the luxury type of lifestyle that they had, and they're probably on meager means, and the family don't like that. They feel like this person is now becoming a burden or a mooch. Okay. And because of the embarrassment for some of these individuals, I feel like the resources around them have diminished. And then there is a group of them that they have resources, but they're not tapping into it because, to be quite honest, they're still very much stuck on you. And they're not really trying to set up anything permanent because they really don't plan on staying there for too much longer. So they're kind of letting things fall by the wayside, so to speak. And this person wants to come in with an offer of love to you, which is represented with the Ace of Cups. I feel like this person is either a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Take what resonates. It could be ascending, descending, sun, or moon, Venus. It could even be Jupiter. But whatever the case, they have water, a lot of water in their chart. And they're wanting to bring a healing of peace and forgiveness. And they want to pour out their emotions to you. And I feel like the person really does have true love and romantic feelings for you. And their spirit is right now at this moment leading them back in your direction. I feel like at this moment, this person's feelings and their emotions are malleable, and that this person is bringing you an offer of peace along with a really deep, intrinsic love. I feel like this person is starting to see things from a different vantage point, from what they want to have now as opposed to what they gave you before. I feel like all the love that you have given to this person once before, you're now going to get your cosmic rewards, and this is going to come back to you. I would even say triple fold. And this person, they're wanting to bring you this love cup, this offering of love. And they're willing to offer their love back in return. Because I don't feel like this person has ever had a love like yours. Not even after you. Could those that have came after you top you? Your person is really missing you and thinking about you awfully a lot. And I feel like you do brighten up their life. You brighten up their day, which is represented with this Sun card. And they are wanting this fresh start with you. This beautiful new beginning. This person is just really, really at this point where they're ready to let bygones be bygones and just like drop everything in a bucket and say, fuck it. Seriously. I feel like they're ready to come after you full throttle. And the Sun card represents illumination. And I feel like a light is being shined upon this person, and they're growing more spiritually. They're becoming more energetic, more creative, just by the thought of you. I feel like they're going through old pictures of the two of you, and they're starting to post old pictures of when you were together. Even though you're not in the pic, it's a picture that you took, just to give you a signal that they're thinking about you. And I feel like this person is going to find a creative way to get in contact with you. Communication is definitely coming in. I feel it. I know it. And it's going to be in such a way that I really feel like this person is going to go above and beyond and out of their way. Okay? Because this time, it's not only your attention that I feel like they're seeking. They want your heart. They want your soul. And the person that you're dealing with is the type of person that if they do anything, They like to go all out and they like to do it big. I also feel like just like the flower ceased to exist without the sun, so does the human heart. It withers from having too much shadow. It's time for you and your partner to allow for the universal love to pour into your heart space and just live from the vibrational frequency of love. And I feel like this person, they have a strong connection with you. It's almost like as if there's a codependency here. And I don't think that you know this, but I feel like the person cannot live without you. But this person has kept this hidden from you. They don't want you to know that their quality of life, and as they know it, is not the same because you're not a part of it. And I really feel like at one point of time, they really felt like they could live without you. They can do this thing called life without you. Okay? Like they got it like that. But reality has soon came in and showed this person otherwise. And I feel like they have constantly been hunted from the relationships and the moments that they've shared with you. I feel like this person is very happy with you and that you are their wish fulfillment and their dream come true. And now they're having a fresher outlook and they're able to see things in a more brighter light. And the person is planning on their future with you. For some of you, they're planning on having children with you. They're planning marriage with you. And for those of you that are not in conceive mode, they're planning on having creative endeavors that blossom with the two of you, where both of you can live in peace and harmony. And they want to bring light and life into the relationship because I feel like they want to breathe new life into this relationship because this relationship, well, it was at one point in time dead, but it looks like this person is wanting to revive it. They want to resuscitate this relationship. I feel like there's enough love here to sustain the disconnection that you two once had. And the strength and the power of this love is stronger than anything that could have ever tried to break you or pull you apart. I feel like the person that you're inquiring about never really intended for things to escalate the way that they did. And I feel like for some of you, things got out of hand. I don't really feel like it should have went as far as it did. And the reason why is because this person now is in their emperor power. Okay? They are a leader. They are an authority figure. They are standing in their power. They are in their authority. Okay? It could be a father figure as well. Someone who is very overprotective or protective of both you and the children, if you have children together. And for those of you that do not have children, I feel like they're overprotected over you. And that now this person is willing to offer you something more reliable and stable and steady. Something that you can depend on and look up to. Okay? This person that you're dealing with is very tenacious and they have a lot of strength. And oh my God! Woo! I am feeling some raw power. Oh, this person is very much in their autonomy. And I feel like he's untamed and he's wild and he's in protective mode right now. Homeboy's serious about you at this moment. I don't know what epiphany or aha moment happened in his life, but it happened. It happened to the point where he's wanting to protect this union at all costs. and at anything. And if there was anything or anyone that would try to disrupt the natural ebb and flow and rhythm of this relationship and threaten its growth, I feel like he would snatch their face off. Seriously. And I feel like instead of being driven from the things on the outside in an external world in a 3D, I now sense that he has like a renewed sense of willpower that drives him from the inside out. And he's living more from his heart chakra and his heart space right now. And your person knows that now you are who they want. And your person definitely knows that when they want something, they know how to go after it and how to get it. Okay? He's not afraid to take any ownership of his full power and potential, or the potential of this relationship. I feel like at one point of time he was a little bit resistance. He was like in fear mode and ego. It was his ego that was causing the fear. And this person, they know the potential of this relationship between the two of you. And they're ready to execute properly on becoming who you need them to be. Because I feel like in a time when you were together, they weren't showing up. They weren't showing up in that they were not showing up and being responsible. They were not showing up in that relationship. Not the way that you knew that, and you both knew that they could. They would tell you that they were doing everything they could, but they were lying. They weren't, because they had a hidden agenda, and we know what that agenda is now because, ta-da, you're not together. That's what they were hiding. They had some things going on under the table that they kept from you. But I feel like a lot of it was derived by friends and family, the outside. They tugged on this person. This person that is not very strong when it comes to influence, when it comes to those that are around this individual, especially this water sign. It could be Pisces. Definitely, I'm feeling Pisces energy. Pisces are very easily influenced, depending on what's in their chart. If they have a lot of water in their chart, they're very easily to be influenced. And this person has a lot of water in their chart. But I feel like even though they took you through that with the Two of Wands, I feel like they turned their back on those that had something to do with your breakup. I think they were accustomed to that type of lifestyle. And when they got with you, it was foreign. It was something that was abstract or different. They didn't know how to really transform themselves to where they could fit into your type of living or lifestyle. Okay? And then I feel like they were scared of changing because you helped that person to change for the good, and it scared their friends and family because they no longer could be able to, like I said again, use them. Okay? They are not able to manipulate this person because you had this person eyes wide open. And so they were scared of that. You were a threat. But this person right now, they've cut off their family ties because of you. I feel like they've been discontent with their lot in life, very unhappy, not liking their current circumstances. And I feel like they even been feeling empty spiritually up until now. And their mind has just been elsewhere. It hasn't been in their current situation because that's just how much dissatisfaction that this person is having in their current lot in life. They do not like what is going on around them. I feel like the thoughts are being scattered, and I just see this person having a divided mind. That's just what I keep hearing. And on the outside looking in, they appear to have it all. But yet, they feel unfulfilled because the little bit of success that they do have is leaving them feeling empty and delusional right now. I feel like this person is forcing a smile, they're forcing a grin, they're bearing it, all for the sake just to keep those that are around them out of their business. But yet and still this person is very miserable. They're miserable without you. They're lost without you. I don't feel like this person can gain mastery over their current situation. And so they know they have to leave. They have to go. Their head and their heart is just elsewhere. It's with you. It's not where they are. It's not. It's not where they're at. It's where they want to be. And your person wants to be with you. The Fool card, it denotes this person is wanting to manifest a new beginning with you and to step out on faith. They want to take a leap and jump in head first. They want to take a leap in love towards you, even though you may feel like this person has probably left you for dead. This person really loves you. And not everyone who loves know how to love properly. Sometimes you have to teach people how to love you. And I feel like this person is now learning how to even love themselves, which has helped them to emphasize and embrace the love that they have for you. I feel like they on some new spiritual stuff. They on a whole new spiritual level at this moment, right? Because when the Fool goes around the world, he learns from his experiences, don't he? Take what resonates. This can be male or female, divine masculine or divine feminine, or just soulmates. This is a general reading. I feel like this person is a free spirit, but they still need to let go of their ego. And I feel like the reason why they kept away from you long is because they were just living in the moment. Okay? They was just letting life pass them by. They weren't living, they were existing. Seriously. But now they're stepping into a full immersion of spiritual equilibrium, becoming more balanced and less materialistic, because boy, I tell you, they were on the material plane of existence like it wasn't nobody business. They had to have the latest and the greatest of everything. Cars, houses, shoes, clothes, gadgets, whatever. Okay? But now, this person that you're connected to is beginning to comprehend and understand and understand what energy really is. That forcing a smile is not going to take your pain and your heart away. And how energy affects not only this person, but the world as we live and as we know it. And before, I feel like they didn't care. They were prone to being a bit reckless, okay? Because they did not have this knowledge. And on the 3D level of existence, this is what this person was led by. But this is also what led this person to their demise. Not only in one area of their lives, but I feel like in several. This person had a lot of hang-ups. This person had addictions, excessive intoxications, which led him into some trouble mentally and emotionally, which caused some mental disorders, cause some physical disorders as well. I feel like sometimes this person played the fool on you. They acted very foolish in the matters of the heart. They just weren't responsible enough. They just could not reciprocate the type of love that you gave. The fool reminds us of traveling. Like, I feel like some of you, this person is far away from you. A really great distance, okay? But they're wanting to come back. They're wanting to come back to you and offer you a new beginning in love, a fresh start. This person, they've had plenty of time to sort things out, trust me. Some of you have been separated for quite some time. And I feel like some of the issues that were in the relationship were stemmed from previous relationship issues that this person left unchecked, which caused a lot of havoc. It wreaked a lot of havoc in this relationship. But I'm here to tell you, this is no longer the macabre, okay, that you once used to entertain. The energy around this person suggests that they really are getting themselves together and preparing for this union. And I think the biggest mistake that this person could have ever made is to let you go. And they're starting to realize that. God sign. You have the Judgment card. God is on your side. Yeah. This represents a shift in their consciousness and the evolution of their soul. And that they are being spiritually guided, spiritually liberated, and that they are now starting to answer to the call of their soul. I feel like once before, this person really didn't have any set morals or values that they were guided by. No principles. That they just went by and just kind of did what the hell they wanted to do. But because they suffered very handsomely and pretty for what they did and past decisions, I think that they're starting to walk the chalk line now. They're starting to criticize the worldly affairs and how they view things now. I feel like they're looking at things more from a multi-dimensional level and a spiritual level rather than a 3D now. Let's go into the higher reading of all of this. Yeah, I got the Judgment card. Got the Musician card. That's the transformation. That's using the elements. That's using everything to manifest this beautiful union. All right, so we're going to go into the higher self here. Responsibility. This person is becoming more responsible when it comes to things that are close to their heart. Right? How are they becoming more responsible? I feel like they're now taking responsibility of how they respond to you. I feel like in time past, they were just disrespectful. Whatever come up, came out. And they didn't give a damn. How they said it, if it was seasoned with salt, or if they just gave it to you bland. They didn't care how you digest it. They just left it for you to just sit and to figure out how you're going to put your own pieces of your own heart back together. But now, I feel like when it comes to love, true intimacy comes from an equal willingness to give and receive. And instead of depleting you, I feel like this person is willing to pour back into your soul. Okay? Remember, you cannot be pulled into something if you are not going in that direction already. And I feel like this person is going in your direction. You have the harmony card. With the harmony card being here, it's about creation. Dancing to the rhythm of life. Music is the natural element. Matter of fact, it is denoted in Hinduism that the whole universe was created off of the sound. So if that's the case, music is the rhythm of life. And when it comes to ringing the bells in our hearts, it opens us to the movement to be able to enjoy the melodies that love plays for us. Now you have power. Okay. This person has the Emperor card. He's in his power. There's no doubt about it. This person is in their power. And oh, baby, they are doing a darn good job because they are being responsible with their feelings and their emotions and not doing any emotional dumping on you like they did in the time past. You see, I will read this card because Spirit has led me to read it. You are a spirit warrior who sings your song line. Your agreement to live. From the moment of your birth into the restrictive physical world, you must call upon the mysterious language of intuition to remember the world from which you came. The world of your dream and spiritual relationships. It is from here that you feel your true power. As the spirits of all living beings must find their physical home, so you must your song line be given its everlasting home within your heart. As the butterfly must have the world of the awareness in one wing and the dream world in the other to fly, she must also have the connection between them to live, the heart. No matter how turbulent or challenging your life may be. It's kind of hard to read through here when it's blurry. Okay, there we go. No one can ever take your song line from its home. All right, so there you go. There is a song that is playing in both of your hearts. It is the melody of life. It is the sacred union. It is the sacred dance. No one can come and pull on your heartstrings because you own that song, you and the one that your heart belongs to. And I have come to the conclusion of this beautiful reading. It is a good karma to like, share, comment, subscribe, leave a love donation if you feel inclined to, or you can purchase a gift from my wish list on Amazon and it will appear on the channel. I now wrap you in my love and I cloak you with the light of Christ consciousness. I will not be doing an extended reading for this video. However, if you want a personal reading or a love energy reading or a twin flame oracle, I highly suggest that. Do it while the energy is good. You never know what will be revealed. Namaste.